My name is Malalai Joya. I'm a human rights activist. I was born in Farah province on 25th April 1978. 4 days after my birth, the war started in Afghanistan. Now I'm 38 years old.
About 6 or 7 years ago, I read Peter Brackma's book, 9 Lives, that features the stories of 9 people who have made a singular contribution to human rights in their own country. Included was Afghan woman Malalai Joya. And over the years, I've had extensive conversations with a group of her supporters. These conversations have brought me to Afghanistan to meet with Malalai and to hear her story.
تاسې اوس راغلي افغانستان ته کوم فلم اخلئ امنیت د افغانستان ډیر خراب دی موږ 4 نفر یو چې تاسې غواړئ چې کوم ځای ته لاړ شئ موږ 4 نفر امنیتیان ستاسې سره ځو
Fear is now part of the life of the millions of Afghans. Fundamentalist warlords in ISIS and Taliban, they showed their hatred to the women activists. When I receive death threats, I don't fear death. I fear remaining silent in the face of injustice. I have to leave this house for security reasons. Everywhere I move, I have to have bodyguards. Become question for the people who come in this house. Then if I continue to the same house to stay more, then it is possible to happen something. Yeah, this is my difficult life, to say honestly. But when you don't want to be easy target, and there is no other choice in front of you, then you have to do it. I have to be in a hurry because they told me only half hour I have. And then I have to put my laptop here. It's my lovely son. Some people say she's brave, she's strong, but you know, today most of our people live with fear. When they go out of their house, they say goodbye to their families because they are not sure that they will return safe back home or not. The woman can change physically, but I'm more worried about men who do struggle and their life is at risk. Nobody knows who is under burqa, who is under hijab. I'm going to another supporter house that is safe and my security get decision. I'm laughing. You have to laugh to all difficulties. Otherwise, it's a big torture, the life.
The security arrangements for a meeting with Malalai are constantly changing. We were supposed to meet her at a particular location this morning, and then we got a sudden security briefing that the location had changed. We're moving across the city, and we're going to a new location. Where that is, we're not quite sure yet.
اسم ملالای جویا از ولایت فراستم. من انتقاد مسئله تمام وطندارای ما که در اینجا حضور داره به ایست که چرا میمانند که مشروعیت و قانونیت بودن ایلوی جرگه زیر سوال بره. البته وجود اون چیزایی که کشور ما را به این حالت رساندن.
میشه جای پیش خرد. برای نفر امنیت دادید یا میشه خارج کنید.
The first days of the parliament when I wanted to talk, these warlords turned off my microphone. They called me prostitute, and also they threatened me to rape inside of the National House. They threatened me with knife and with the forks that we will kill this prostitute. They were telling me, we will kill you if you do not sit silent with this.
ملالای جویا در پارلمان آمد. پارلمان مبارزه کرد، از حق و حقوق مردم دفاع کرد، از حق و حقوق زنان محروم افغانستان دفاع کرد، از حق و حقوق دخترای جوان مردم افغانستان که در سنگرها، در دیهات، جنگ سالارا از اونا استفاده جنسی میکردن، و ضد از اونا ای مبارزه کرد.
در اولین لوی جرگه ای گفت که باید جنایتکارا محاکمه شود. ای خب عمومی یک گپ زد نی، اما متل فارسی است که میگه دوست سر خود پر داره و به مخاطرم تهدیدم شد.
Really welcome.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. Malala, how are you? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you after all these years.
Thank you.
And thanks very much for your welcome.
We have to check the bags.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry for this.
No, that's no problem. That's no problem.
I stand up against gang and gang lords and these warlords, these terrorists. But gang, unfortunately, became part of my life, just to be alive. Not only for myself. More than myself, I'm worried about those who are my supporters, that who we trust.
You're taking a risk having Malalai stay in your home. Why have you agreed to host Malalai?
ډیره شیرینه دوسته مې ده او موږ په پاکستان کې یو ځای مهاجرت کړی ده، یو ځای دوی له ما سره ډېر کومکونه کړي دي او دا زما وړه دومره زما د لور سره دوی همصنفیانې دي او ډېر یو صداقت او یو ډېر ښه خوی ډېر ښه اخلاق خاونده ده او د چا ضرر هم ځان ته نه پرېږدو. خپل وطن مې ده، خپل افغان مې ده، که هر چېرته وي زه دا ساتم، که د ما سر پې لاړ شي زه دا ساتم بغېږي.
We are war generation. We born in war and growed in war. Except bloodshed, barbarism, war. We saw nothing in our own life. Still war is going on, but with different banners.
اتحاد شوروی با ضد اسلام اینجا حرکاتای را به وجود آورد. یک از جهت ازی که مردم افغانستان مسلمان بود، امی باعث ازی میشه که مردم خیزش نما قیام کنه، سلاح برداره، زیادتر جنبه مذهبی داشت. مردم افغانستان یک روحیه آزادی دارن، آزادمنش هستن، نمیخواین که زیر قدرت یا سلطه یا تحت تاثیر کشور بیگانه زندگی کنه. و این قیام نه تنها از طرف رهبرای جهادیا رهبری میشه، بلکه در این قیام عموما مردم افغانستان سهم گرفته و این مردم افغانستان بود که اتحاد شوروی وقت به شکست مواجه ساخت.
When Russia occupied our country, my father was stopped going to medical university because he was fighting with other real mujahideen and real Afghan against occupiers and their puppets. For these reasons, they wanted to eliminate him. They eliminated a lot of men and women in our country. In fact, was the future of Afghanistan. In a very cruel way, they have eliminated them. That is why our family chose to leave the country, to be refugees. My life is not normal life. several assassination attempts they did against me. Once I remember on the bridge, they installed a bomb. Before we arrived, the bomb exploded. I'm not only worried about myself, but I'm more worried about those who I live in their houses. I worry about the life of the kids and those families, and also my bodyguards who put their life at risk in the line with me. You know, my son birthed on 25th November 2012 on the International Day of Violence Against Women. He will be 4 years old. I can't live with him because I know some other activists that their enemies arrest their babies or their dear ones to make them silent. I don't want that they be target, and I have to live without them. Last time to see about 7-8 months. In fact, I did not see the childhood. Leaving is really this diary of my son. The enemies, when they know I even cannot live with baby with a family, they know how much important this struggle. I will never give up. They should know that. We're ready to do any kind of sacrifices for the future of our country.
The war in Afghanistan is the first major war of the 21st century. Dubbed Operation Enduring Freedom, since its commencement in 2001, this British and US-led war has resulted in the deaths of an estimated 92,000 people and 100,000 people injured. And the civil war from 92 to 96 that preceded the coalition invasion has resulted in the deaths of an estimated 62,000 people in this city alone. Far from enduring freedom, and despite the air of normality, this is a city and a country drenched in blood.
The official name is the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. I really don't want that the word of Islam in the official name of Afghanistan, because Islam itself is a personal issue. It's up to you. Do you want to pray or not? I describe myself as a social feminist, a secular, independent person who believes in women's rights, social justice, and democracy.
ما در دورانی که آخرین عسکر روس از افغانستان خارج شد، از دریای آمو تیر شد و جنگ‌های داخلی اینجا بین فاندامنتالیست‌ها شروع شد. دیگه فعلا که ما همین وضعیت می‌بینیم، چون اینجا تنها افغانستان نیست. افغانستان من حیث یک تخته دیف فعلا قرار داره، اما تو که دیروز از طرف اتحاد شوروی
These warlords, they created, funded during the Cold War. On that time, CIA, through ISI of Pakistan, by financial support of Saudi Arabia and Iran, they funded these extremist fundamentalists against our people.
او یک بچیش دیگه از او ماهی بس پاش
ماهی باز میکاره سنگینه که
او میگه سرمش
پس نانآور خانه کی
ایمن گوشه بعد کجا قابل
سوشک بیلایم به او بالگلا من ای میلور دواد دلانا ای کلام واشایگا آل دار بیاد او شلا چو شلا پیدا بیکاو سنگین بیاو نشد مزوری یاو لکا یا چی سار گرپا ولی غریبین چی وای
یک شیء قبات که در دوران دو وقتی که شهید شد 28 ساله بود و یه هم در مقابل روسا پیشتر که خسیج کرد. ای عبدالشکور بود که 28 ساله. برادر بزرگم محمد داود نام داشت و 30 ساله بود که شهید شد. سلطان احمد که 34 ساله بود که شهید شد. و تعقیبش برادرم عبدالکریم 22 ساله بود که شهید شد. 22 ساله بود که در جبهه شهید شد در مقابل روسا. میرویس 20 ساله بود 19 ساله بود و محمود هم 17 ساله بود که توسط باند گلبینی به شهادت رسید.
با شنیدن ای که طالب قدرت میگیره یک مقدار مردم خوشبین شدن، طالب امنیت بیاره، ولی برعکس همی که پای طالب در کابل میرسه زنا را قمچین میزنه، زنا را چادری میپوشانه، ضد زن حرکت میکنه، معارف ضعیف میسازه، وضعیت اقتصادی مردم فوق العاده خراب میشه، پلیس مذهبی در راه ها و سرک ها میگرده، مردم به زور به طرف مسجد.
I remember Taliban time was really risky and dangerous for us. When I was going to that underground school, sometimes that when Taliban followed us, my heart was racing. If they found a woman activist, they will fall them down from the topest floor and kill them. They kidnapped the girls and the women. In a different way, they showed their hatred to the woman activists. They banned music. They forced the men to have beard and mustache. Even checked dead body that have the beard or not. They hanged the people and shooted people, especially in a football stadium. They had a long list of abuse and oppression against men and women in the society. For the first time in the history of Afghanistan, the people at the beginning trusted the foreigner. US and NATO, unfortunately, they pushed us from the frying pan into the fire. In Taliban time, we had one enemy. Now people have three enemies: warlords, Taliban, occupation forces. They occupied our country with nice banners of war on terror, but people believe it is better to change the name to the war on innocent civilians.
اسمم مظهر سلطانی هستم، یکی از اتحادیه بودوزا هستم. وای دور یک شایبان اونجا تیز کرده. تیز یک شایبان. من یکی از حادثات شاشهید هستم. از حادثات شد که 1 سال و 43 روز شد. میشه که مبهم به کف دادک دیگه مسعود استاد بودک در شغل بودی. عبدالله مشای عبدالله معلم ریاضی بودک. 1 سال و 43 روز شد که در از حادثات شاشهید و شهید شدن بچه‌ایم. اما ما فعلا از احساس دیگه از این میکنم که هر لحظه که در خانه خود میترایم اما دردم و غمم زیادتر شده میره.
7th of August 2015 at midnight, a horrible incident happened here. Or government says there was suicide attack, but the victim family, they says that something like bomb came from the sky. The government and non-democratic media said about 10 people has been killed, while the real statistic is much higher than this. Some bodies they could not take out from under the ruin because they have been cut into pieces. The people accuse the foreigners because they say there was like bomb dropped, not like a suicide attack.
سال 43 رو شد از آم. از آم 2 سال 43 رو شده که از آم 44
سالگیریش بود یک سال.
همون شب که شهید شد یک سال پدرش که شهید شد سالی بوده.
پایتانو میشم ببینم.
تا بالا
کل بدن
بله گردنم است. اینجا مسترم بود گوشم بود دیگه تمام جا. امو شب که اینجا امو بام بود یا هر چیزی که بود ما در اتاق کمره شوهرم بودم و طفلکم بودن که چشم بالا خدا کردم که سعی کردم که کل جای آواره و خراب دود خودم با حالت وخیم قایم افگار شده بود غرق خون بودم صدای خسارم در گوشم آمد که عبدالله گم است مسعود کجا از بچه‌ایم خودم با حالت وخیم قایم افگار شده بود غرق خون بودم سعی کردم که در بغل خوشیم امو بچگه که کلان ما که بود او در بغلش بود و هم خون پر شد پای مشکل داره سوخت میگیره درد میگیرش میپنده درد داره ششته نمیتونم حتی سر دو پا ششته نمیتونم دیر ساعت شده نمیتونم تقریبا 8 بار عملیات شده و عالم شیشه در بینش است که هر وقتی که شیشه میبره عملیات میشم حال زندگی که شوهر نباشه ای که دیگه به خانه شدم به جای شدم شوهرم نیست و 2 تیمم هست
We want all of these troops to leave Afghanistan. If today they leave Afghanistan, at least one big evil will get lost. Democracy, women's rights, human rights never come by military invasion, never come by battle of gun, never come by massacres, never come by foreigners. The heart-wrenching story of Farkhunda is exposed the big lies of the US and NATO that we brought freedom and democracy and women's rights for the first time in the history of Afghanistan. On 19th of March 2015, 27-year-old Farkhunda were accused of burning the Quran. In front of the mosque, they savagely beat her. And she is yelling, I'm innocent, but they are not listening. They beat her savagely with a stone, dropped a stone on her body with sticks. They drag her body down to the street there, and then they burn her body dropped in the water. One person helped her, you see? Then they pushed again. You have watched it?
No.
They have said, if I apologize, I can go back to the parliament. But I was ready to die and will never say apologize to these who have bloody hands. Let's see, it depends to the situation. Even I'm not sure about tomorrow I will be alive or not.